This might be a little bit cringy for a while, and I think that's okay. So I wanted to start a YouTube channel for a while now, and when I say a while, I mean years probably, but I always avoided actually starting it. So that's because I never felt ready enough, but today I decided to start anyway. And this is so uncomfortable, me with the camera set up, looking at myself in this little screen. This is not ideal. The lighting is not perfect today. I don't feel ready, but that's the thing. I decided that I can't postpone it again and again, and I just want to start. So I'm allowing myself to be imperfect, to not be ready, to make this video, even though I know it will suck so bad. But that's okay, because if I don't do it, then I won't be able to improve it, right? So why now? I realized I've been preparing instead of starting. I've been consuming so many videos, so many content about starting out and creating a good channel, or how to film, how to vlog even, how to edit, how to talk to the camera, but I never really had the courage to do that myself. I think that kind of content feels so comforting, at least it is to me, because it gives me the impression that I will be able to do something if I want to, which I do want to, but it's always like here. And until I actually grab the camera and start filming myself, I won't be able to actually start. That makes sense. I guess I was consuming so much content about creativity instead of just starting something myself, because I was waiting for the right moment, which will never come. This isn't the right moment, this is just the moment I set my intention to actually start. And I was waiting to feel more confident, to feel more clear, more prepared, more qualified. But again, that moment never really comes, because to be more confident, more clear, more qualified, you have to start and build from that, which is what I'm doing or trying to do right now. I guess I realized that confidence doesn't come before you start, but it comes because you start. So to be able to be more confident, I have to allow myself to be less confident, which is what I am now, and build from that. So today, it's a day that I come out of my comfort zone and allow myself to be imperfect and put this video into the world. And part of me is honestly hoping that no one will see this, because the idea of people actually watching this makes me so uncomfortable. To be honest, I don't think that the idea of stranger watching this cringe content is making me uncomfortable, but the idea of people that I know actually watching this makes me so uncomfortable, so out of my comfort zone, and so cringing inside. But the other part of me is hoping that this video right now is just a start of something, and that this is something that I will look back in a few years and think, okay, I'm so glad that I did this and just started, because this was the start to so many other great things. Even if it's just something that I love myself to be more confident, more open, more myself. Even if this channel doesn't grow into anything, I'm proud of myself to just try. So this second part, that's the one that I'm trying to cultivate today, and I'm trying not to listen to the other part, because I'm afraid that people will make fun of me, that will think, who does she think she is, or why is she doing that? Ooh, that's so cringy. I'm choosing not to listen to that, but choosing to listen to the part of the dream, you know, the dream of creating content that I can be proud of. And I have to start somewhere, so yeah. So another reason that I postponed starting this channel for so long is because I didn't know what I wanted this channel to be about. and I still don't know, to be honest. I have these many ideas, these loose threads of ideas, and I don't know, my problem is that I have so many passions, so many things that I like to do, that I want to do, that I like to try, to learn, and I don't think that I can just choose one and make a channel, a YouTube channel just about this one thing. I do have another channel that is knitting related, even though I have just, I think, 2-3 tutorials on it. The idea behind this one is that I want to make something for myself, so honestly this is for myself, at least right now, more than it is to anyone else that could be watching. But with time I'd like to make content that can be helpful to other people. And I think the other day something clicked inside my head and I was like, okay, so I've been postponing because I was trying to wait for the right moment or whatever, but I want to do this anyway, and this could be something that I talk about in my channel in the future. The idea of being creative, a creative person, which I think I am. So it will be about creativity, I think, but more than that, it will be about allowing yourself to put things into the world before they are perfect, before what you make is ready on your own standard to be seen by other people. It's about getting out of perfectionism, which is something that I'm so guilty about. Like, when I do creative things, I always try to make them perfect, which they never are anyway, but good enough, perfect enough before sharing with other people. And that's what's stopping me creating this right now, because I know that this will never be up to my standard, or it will never be not cringe enough to share it with people. So this is actually requiring a lot of effort, a lot, for my way of being, if that makes any sense. I think that I'm talking in a way that doesn't make really sense, and that's part of the cringe, so yay. I want this channel to be about enjoying the process more than the result, and I also want to allow myself to be a beginner again. And I think I want this channel to be for the people that want to create something, but they feel like they're not good enough yet, or that they feel they need to figure out everything before creating or before sharing their stuff into the world. To sum it up, I think I want this space, this channel, to be for anyone who's waiting to feel ready, which is me too, up until today. So let's grow together, you know, let's do this together. And in fact, if you've been consuming content, watching content about starting, if you've been planning, researching, waiting, maybe this is your sign. Maybe this is me asking you to just start. Even if it's awkward, even if it's cringy, even if you don't feel ready, even if it's imperfect and painfully cringy at first. Yeah, this is me doing that, so maybe you can do that too. So I don't know where this is going, and I also didn't want to spend another year thinking about doing this. So yeah, here we are, and if you want to grow with me, see where this is going, see what else I will come up to, how many videos will it take for me to be less cringy, you're welcome to stay. Bye.